Alright, here's a very, very rare train. Here's an Officer Circus Special, reserved for the highest class members of the railroad. Measurement. Rio Grande. End of train. An Officer Circus Special. Starting off day one with the Officer Circus Special. Those things are quite rare. I know it's a track measurement, but really it's a Officer Circus Special. I was sitting in the yard all last night, so I was like, oh, I hope it leaves. It left. Nice. Eastbound. Train helper. End of train. Alright, eastbound and out to the Gallup subdivision. Here's a westbound on the close track. Here's the end of this train. that train. Eastbound. Half of it was for me, then the other half was get off the tracks. There's a construction crew down there. No wonder he's going so slow. No wonder BNSF has police. Now, here's open containers. Well, this robbed Amazon packages. Someone's not going to be happy when this train gets seized and half of the packages are gone. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of high priority trains are getting robbed nowadays. Like, look, that one's completely empty. That one's open. Let's just say there won't be happy people when this train gets out west, east. As this train leaves, there's a eastbound on the close track, which will be fun to catch. Close track, track 1. There's a yellow on track 1. Alright, that's out. Eastbound on the close track. Now this is why you should stand back from trains. Look how fast he's going. This is like, what, 55? Nice. Eastbound and out on the close track for once. Alright. A war bonnet. 737. Alright. When you try to have lunch, they all show up. End of train. Maybe now we can eat. They legally have to horn. There's a war bonnet second out on this train. Should have been leading. 769. The damn track number. Should have been leading. And here's the end of this train. Nice eastbound with the war bonnet second in tow. There it goes eastbound and out onto the Gallup subdivision. This yard is the Seligman subdivision.